Hey, it's Amelia. I'm doing a back-to-Mac Project Pan finale, or an all-Mac Project Pan finale. I didn't actually finish everything yet. I have, in this little pot, I have the rest of my MAC Please Me lipstick, but if you look at, oh, now I don't know where it went. Here it is. This is the lipstick. There's like nothing left in here, which means I could bring this back and whatever. So I just wanted to show what I have that's going back, talk about what I liked, what I didn't, talk about what I'm going to do with my back-to-Mac items, and yeah, so let's just get into it. So I'm going to start off with everything that's not a lipstick. So I have the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural Powder thing. I didn't know if I was supposed to keep the boxes or not, and I know now that you don't need to. This was on Light Plus. That's messy. I had this so long ago, I honestly don't remember much. I do like this packaging. Now I kind of want to keep it, but I'm not going to. I got this because I've heard great things about it, and I used it up. Now it's just like, it's a basic setting powder for me, nothing special. So even if they were cruelty free, I don't think I'd get it again. It's just really expensive for what it is. I have a satin taupe eyeshadow, but the actual pan is gone because I wasn't interested in the, I liked the color, but I wasn't interested in the finish anymore. So I let my friend take it, so now it's just a little MAC pot thing. So I'm going to back-to-Mac that. I'm just going to put them back in the boxes, I don't really care. Here are all the lipsticks that are going back. This one was my friend's in Stone. She didn't clean it out that well, there's still a little bit, but whatever. Obviously I'm not going to use it. So that was my friend's. I've never used that one. This was Velvet Teddy. Actually, I think I'm going to recycle all the boxes. Well, actually, I kind of want to keep it just in case they're like, oh, this is fake, because I have the Macy's return label barcodes on them. Velvet Teddy was a matte. It was nice. I decided I didn't love the color on me anymore, so yeah. Honey Love, I remember liking. I think this was a matte also, or maybe it was a, yeah, this was a matte. I have a couple cream sheens. I had Peach Blossom, Cream Cup, and I think there was one other. Oh no, that was a Luster. And Viva Glam 5 was a Luster. Viva Glam 5. This one I think was my friend's. I don't remember owning this. But Cream Cup and Peach Blossom were like a thinner formula. Like it was like a sheer lipstick. I didn't like those. Other mattes I have were obviously Please Me from what I showed before. And then I had, yeah, that's Please Me and Velvet Teddy. And then I had Pink Pigeon, which was a hot pink, and I loved that color. So, but I have a dupe for it, a close dupe. It's the Bite Beauty Kimchi lipstick. It's not the same color, it's more of a cool toned one, but it's cruelty free and a better formula. I have one of Half and Half, which I bought, and this is an amplified cream lipstick, and it looked better on my friend, so I had her finish it. And then I have 2 tubes of Blankety. This is the closest dupe I've ever tried for the Bite Beauty Rexina lipstick from the Luminous Cream formula, not the Amuse Bouche. When I return all of these, I am going to get 2 more of Blankety because it's basically almost my favorite color. And the, what is this called? The Amplified? Yeah, the Amplified formula is the closest to Bite Beauty I've ever tried. So I really like those. So I have 13 items. I have these 6, which will get me a lipstick, and then these 6, which will get me another lipstick, and then I have this, which is extra. I mean, any of these items could be considered an extra, just depending on how you want to divvy it up. So I'm going to get hopefully two tubes of Blankety. If they can't give me either one or both, I will wait until the next time that they have them in stock, because I'm not interested in anything else. I don't think you can return products that you get through Back to Mac. Like, I don't think you can get those lipsticks and then when they're done return them for more. If you can, I'm going to give it to my friend so she can do it, along with the extra item probably. I, on Instagram, anytime I post a picture with MAC anywhere in it, I get comments of people confused why I'm buying from MAC, and they're like, MAC's not cruelty free, are you not cruelty free anymore? Do you know they're not cruelty free? Is this like an exception? And I understand why there's questions, but like, it's usually very intense comments. So what I started doing is I have a disclaimer for Back to Mac specifically, and then for cruelty free products specifically, and just to quickly summarize what those say. My cruelty free disclaimer is that products that I get as gifts, purchased before I went cruelty free, or samples, etc., I am panning. They automatically go in a project pan, and I work through them to finish them because the damage is already done. Me throwing it out or giving it away isn't going to change the fact that I now own that product, so I might as well use it up. Like, it doesn't save animals to get rid of them, if you know what I mean. Like, decluttering it isn't going to change the fact that the company tested on animals and sold that item. My Back to Mac disclaimer is more in depth. I am going to put it in my description. So I encourage you to read it, because I give multiple reasons for why I don't think that Back to Mac is unethical for someone who's cruelty free. My reasoning is, well, one, these products were in my collection before I went cruelty free. As you can see, I really enjoyed MAC, but it wasn't good enough for me to feel that I need to continue buying from them. Like, I didn't mind giving it up, because the greatest item they have in their line for me is the amplified cream lipsticks, and Bite Beauty is the better version of those. So there is no real reason for me to stick with MAC. If they do go cruelty free again, I would repurchase Blankety, because Retsina from Bite Beauty is discontinued. But the reason I don't mind doing Back to Mac is they sell these lipsticks. What used to be $17, I believe now is $17.50. Under the impression that most people are going to either buy enough to be able to return to get something back, or they're going to buy enough and then throw the tubes out. And so they charge you extra because of the program, and then people that don't take advantage of the program, that money goes into accommodating for the fact that some people are getting free lipsticks. So in my opinion, I already paid for the free lipsticks I'm going to get from these products. And people that don't return their empty stuff to them also paid for that. And for others who are doing the same thing. So when I go to redeem those 2 lipsticks, the money that I spent to get those was spent while I wasn't cruelty free, because that was when I was first getting into makeup. I knew MAC was a good quality but low price brand, and I knew that they had good stuff, so I just was buying from them. I didn't even know what cruelty free was at the time. So the unethicalness of getting the Back to Mac products was a decision I made when I bought all of these back then. So it's not a problem. And I know a lot of people said donate them or give them away or just don't take them. I love the shade Blankety so much that I have no problem panning them as soon as I get them. and having them in my collection and immediately throwing them in a project pan. That's not unethical to me. Also, one of the things I mentioned in my disclaimer is that it's more environmentally friendly to recycle. I really am passionate about not only being cruelty-free, but recycling, reducing waste, reusing things that I can reuse. Like this was a dip brow pomade. I use this all the time to melt lipsticks into. Like I reuse shit until it's broken, and I have to throw it out. I actually had a second one, but the lid here broke, so the glass part was fine, but the plastic broke. So to me, this is an opportunity to recycle. And also, because I'm going to have an extra item from here, and I potentially will have extra lipstick tubes from the Back to MAC lipsticks I get, I can give those to a friend, and then I'm helping somebody else out. So there really is no downside to it to me, because I've already paid for it. I'm recycling. I'm helping a friend. And I'm taking money away from the company by redeeming those items that I technically paid for without the intention of purchasing from them again. The reason they have that program is because they want to keep people coming back for more. But if I'm taking items without the intention of purchasing from them anymore, that's only going to hurt the company. I'm not helping them by having those items. I don't consider showing them on my Instagram in hauls or project pans as being advertisement for the brand, because for the most part people follow me either for strictly panning purposes or for cruelty-free reviews. So when they see a post of something that's not cruelty-free, they're either only looking because they want to see pan and they don't really care about what I write, or they do care about what I write and they're going to read that MAC is not cruelty-free and I'm panning it, and that's my reasoning. So I don't have a problem sharing that on my Instagram, and I don't have a problem sharing this project pan finale on my YouTube, because I'm explaining why I'm doing it. If you are not cruelty-free, I can't recommend non-cruelty-free products, but if you're not cruelty-free and you're thinking about buying from MAC, all I'm going to say is they're not bad for the price, but they're not phenomenal either. If you're looking for the best of the best, MAC doesn't have it. If you're looking for decent, they have it, but so do other brands, and so do drugstore brands that are cheaper. So even if it was cruelty-free, they're not a brand I would be buying a lot from. The only reason I'd be buying the blankety lipsticks is because I emailed Bite Beauty and about Retsina. I wrote 3 or 4 paragraphs talking about why I love the lipstick and why I'm confused that they got rid of the whole line. And someone very kindly wrote me back and was explaining why they got rid of the entire luminous cream line and explained why they're not bringing back the color or whatever. So I'm sad to say that it was confirmed to me that they're never coming back with that color unless something miraculously happens where they decide it's a good idea. But I could get it at the Bite Lip Lab, but I think it's $80 for 2 lipsticks. And that's a lot of money. So I think I'm just going to stick with the Back to MAC blankety lipsticks for now, and then maybe save up money for that for the next time I either go to New York City, and I think Toronto has the other one. And I think there might be another lip lab somewhere. I'm just going to get something that I can pan easily or give away, and that'll be the end of my MAC, my relationship with MAC, my MAC makeup era. I don't know. It was nice while it lasted, I guess. I had some really good products that I enjoyed, and I had some products that are excruciating to pan. This is a pretty pink, and I really like it. But it's not the kind of pink I like wearing, so it's a pain in the ass to pan. I don't hate it, but it's one of those things where I'm I spent $17.50 on it, plus tax. It's a large investment to go out to get these lipsticks, and a lot of them, I ended up, once I started panning them, not liking them. I prefer products that I love them so much. Even when I pan them, I still love them and want them again. Like, I've panned 2 Blankety lipsticks and I'm going to buy 2 more, or redeem 2 more for free. Like, that's how much I love it. And then there's like, so I'm happy that I came across products like that I can enjoy for the time being. But there were a lot of products that I was like, I wish I didn't buy this. I think this is a good lesson in thinking more about purchases. Like, I bought a lot of these lipsticks off of recommendations from people who weren't my skin tone, and I didn't really take the time to look up skin tone accurate swatches for me, because I'm a very pale, warm, undertoned person with like the slightest like tinge of neutral. And a lot of these products I purchased from recommendations of people who are a medium skin tone, so it was just not well informed purchases. And now I'm of the mindset of in-depth research before I purchase, and I care about the brands I'm purchasing from. I care about the brand history. I care about cruelty-free status. I think about whether or not they're vegan. I think about whether or not I can recycle the packaging. Like, I think very in depth about the products I buy now. In my MAC era of shopping was a time period where I was just trying to get as much makeup as I could, and I'm so not into that anymore, and I feel like this is what's left over of me becoming a different person, almost, in makeup. So yeah, so this is my very long finale, but basically, once this product is gone, I'll be done with all my MAC products that I purchased or was gifted, and then it's just my Blankety lipsticks I have to finish, and then hopefully by the end of 2018, I'll be completely makeup cruelty-free. Aside from that lipstick, I think that's the last thing, and then those 2 Blankety lipsticks I'm going to get. And then that'll be it, and then I can move on to, well, obviously I'm going to continue panning, but I'll move on to focusing on non-makeup beauty items, which I have an issue with still. And then I think I can move on to, I want to try and work on things that aren't beauty, like cleaning supplies and stuff like that. And then hopefully I'll be completely cruelty-free, hopefully by 2020, I don't know. So thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I had, and I would love to know if there are any MAC items that you used to love that now you have dupes for, or products you found that are better quality, because what I find is, rather than dupes, I find color dupes that have better formulas, because I think I found Retsina after I tried Blankety, so that was like really cool. I was like, oh, this is even better. So let me know if anything like that has happened to you, or what your favorite cruelty-free brands are, anything like that, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!